Hey guys, welcome back to another Flesh and Blood video. This video is proudly brought to you by the House of Cards, the official sponsor of my stream. Be sure to check out the link in the description below for all of your Flesh and Blood needs. Guys, I picked this match today to show you because Arakni is a deck that's becoming a little bit more popular and you might see it at some of your local game stores. Without knowing a lot about the matchup, I would say that Fai just kind of runs Arakni over because Fai is really tough to fatigue. Let's see if Arakni has enough tools to stop Fai here, because I truly don't really know what we're trying to go for here. I think this Bravo has Borvoed. Yeah, they definitely did that game. That's for sure. Definitely not going to block Spider's Bite here. We have Warmonger's Diplomacy that we can block with if we need to. Bop him. That's right, Ben. Bop him. Bop him real good. I just think Bolton CC, or I just built a Bolton CC deck last week. I'm only 2 cards short now, 2 Bannerets of Gallatry, and I'll be all set. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Maybe I should have blocked. My hand's a little awkward. Probably should have blocked a little bit. Kodachi, pitching Warmonger's Diplomacy, pitch Salto Wind for Phoenix Flame, and then go Phoenix Flame, Lava Burst. I don't know. It doesn't feel like the most explosive turn, but we got to do something here, I guess. I've met so many cool people from this game. Same dear. Oh, is that your wife? I was like, creative and dear, are you guys? Oh, that has Battle Worn. I thought that had Blade Break, and I was like, what? It's like, that's a bold move. Oh, saying their name instead of saying like dear. Like I completely misinterpreted that right there. That one's on me. That's my bad. This is gonna be for 0, but I think we need to make this happen. Maybe I just throw the Lava Burst for 6 right here, and then Arsenal the Phoenix Flame. Actually, I think that's like just a better play. I mean, I guess they have like Leave No Witnesses and cards like that, so we could get a little blown out, but I think Arsenal the Phoenix Flame is fine. Because it's not really a card that's like looking to like, it's not a card that's like that if we do get like our Arsenal blown up, it's not the end of the world. So hit hard and throw Links. I probably should have played Links. My gut was telling me to play Links, but I just wanted to try like this, like I wanted to try Mask of Momentum against this kind of deck and see what happens. So this hand's looking pretty good. I mean, if this is just for 7, this is a great turn for us because we have our Art of War set up with a 5-card hand. Oh, go again. Oh, I don't like that. Was really hoping that was the end of their turn. Sag. Eradicate, huh? You know what? We ball. Let's just give them the business. And of course, they hit 4 fantastic cards that we would have loved to have drawn. So let's go buff and banish here. We'll banish the Ronin Renegade because this is definitely more value. Oh, sweet Jesus. This is going to be a great hand. Let's start with Kodachi. This hand's going to be really good. You live in the South, Aggro? I get that question a lot. I do. I'm from Tennessee. If you're from the States, Waste. I'm not sure like if you're from the States or not. But yeah, I live in I live in Tennessee. I always like when we go up north and stuff like that and like travel for like events and stuff like that, people are always like you're from the South, aren't you? And like in 2019, I went to London and hung out for I went to London and was there for I went for Magic actually. And while I was there, I remember one of the people, like one of the residents in London that I was talking to or whatever, they were like, "You're from the bottom part of the States, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yes, I am from the bottom parts of the States. You are correct." I'm from Tennessee. I thought so. Oh, we can recognize each other? Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. Are you East or West Coast Tennessee? Because, I mean, we can both live in Tennessee, and I know you're well aware, live 8 hours from each other, so... Or I guess you could live in Middle Tennessee, too. Like, the state's that big, so... I just want Mask. Leave me alone. Kodachi, Kodachi. Okay, so... Oh, I actually have to pitch here? Oh, I guess I only have 2 chain links on there, so this is going to be my... Do they have a defense reaction here? Wow. Very good turn for our opponent there. Our opponent only took like 5 damage an entire turn. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And that was a really good hand from us too. Like, I'm a little surprised. A little surprised to see that shake out that way. Guess I can Arsenal the Rising Resentment. Since I'm playing Mask, I should probably try to set up some 5-card hands and make my hands a little bit better here. They do have almost no equipment block left, which is kind of nice. Frailty Trap on the Kodachi. Interesting. Interesting. Haha, middle just south of Nashville. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so we're probably like 3 or 4 hours from each other then. Well, that is, what is that? 2 Sinks and 2 Fates. That means there's 1 of each defense reaction left at this point. I guess we'll just go ahead and throw the double strike here to try and make sure that we get value out of our Shuko this turn. This is for 2. And then I'm going to Arsenal the Rising Resentment here and just pass. I mean, I guess I could throw Rising Resentment to like force a Mask hit and force a card out of their hand. I think I'd rather just like play a little bit of better offense here. Oh, Max wants to know East or West Nashville. Waste for what it's worth. If like you hear me talking to people and you don't see anything in the chat, it's because I stream on Kick, YouTube, and on Twitch. So that's kind of why you like see it, like hear me talking to people that you may not see chat. I mean, we can block or just like give them a card from our hand for no reason. So we're definitely just gonna block. We'll block there. Block the Surgical here. We are like, I mean, at a certain point, like enough Kodachis will get us there. We just have to keep tempo. I'm gonna push the Rising Resentment here. I held the Empowerment for the Rising Resentment because this has an on-hit effect that might actually matter. If we draw into like a 1-coster or something like that, we can actually banish something and make something happen like this. So this is the 2nd Draconic Chain Link. We're not going to banish anything. And we have both of our Phoenix Flames, right? Yep, absolutely. So this is perfect because we get to come in here for 4. If our opponent doesn't have a defense reaction, this is very, very awkward for them. And then we're going to activate 5 for free. And then we're going to come in for 7 on-hit Mask, which is insane. Because it means that we're going to get to push some damage here, and we're also going to get to Arsenal a card off of the Mask. I'm not going to lie, this is automatically more times than I thought we would trigger Mask of Momentum this game, so... Murfreesboro. Let's see, Murfreesboro. Max, are you from Tennessee as well? Dude, like, crazy. It's like, Tennesseans just flock together, man. Mask. Everybody! I mean, yeah. Let's just play our cards. You'll love to see it. Banish Brand with Cinderclaw. This is an interesting hand. We could really try to get aggressive and use the Soulbead Strike to like push, like, and use Empowerment to push that on-hit effect. Let's just lead on Kodachis here and see what happens. I'm from Tennessee. Oh, Nathaniel, thank you for that. That's a great piece of information that I didn't know about your life. Basically, Tennessee here, just the valley side of it in Alabama. Oh yeah, that's right. You said you're from Huntersville. Is that what it's called? Paneros, I think that's what you told me the other night. You said you're from. I was like, dude, so like you're not like you're not from Tennessee, but you're basically from Tennessee. Like you're like token Tennessee, man. Like it's close enough, man. Close enough. That's a defense reaction, dude. So many defense reactions. I'm actually just gonna play the empowerment here. Like we're pushing ourselves one step closer to mask here, which I love personally. Let's go Rabble Dabble for 5. I'm gonna be calling this Rabble Dabble forever now. That's a Huntsville. Is that not what I said? Did I say Huntersville or something? I was like, dude, I'm a schmo like that sometimes. You gotta watch me, man. You gotta watch me. I say some crazy stuff. I go ride in Huntersville from time to time. Monte Sano has some awesome mountain bike trails. Oh, dude. That's awesome. Dude, so funny side note while we're talking about mountain biking. My little brother got into mountain biking like really big for a while, and he was really into it. Like he was a really big fan of it. And so I went mountain biking with him one time, and dude, I have to tell you, it was like I thought it was really cool and I had a really good time until we got to the bottom and had to walk back up. I was not a fan of that. I will tell you that right now. That part I was not a fan of. Which I know sounds dumb. Like, oh man. All right, so we put our opponents to 15 here. So their whole fatiguing us strategy is not going very well for them, I would say. Like 15, 20 minutes to the state line. Oh yeah, so you're like, yeah, exactly. You're like basically like you're token Tennessee, man. Absolutely. I used to visit Knoxville every year with the family. Oh, dude, I'm about an hour and a half from Knoxville. That's awesome, man. That's really cool. I almost went to school at UT, so I'm from Ireland. Oh, got some family in the States, though. Oh, dude, that's awesome. You're from Ireland? That's really cool, man. That's awesome. Gotta pay for the downs with the ups. Waste. That was the biggest downfall of that for me, man. Was that you have to pay with the for the downs with the ups, man. That was that was definitely the worst part of mountain biking for me. My brother later told me that there are like places and stuff like that where you can actually go and like get like they have like lifts and stuff like that. So I learned that later. I learned that later in life, but I wish they had told me that beforehand because I probably would have paid for us to go somewhere that had a place with a lift because I did not want to walk back up that mountain anymore. So Kodachi for 1. So I used the Ancestral Empowerment on Chainlink 2 here because I had to be able to activate my Flamecall Awakening, and plus my Ancestral Empowerment drew me into a Lava Burst, which is a very solid finisher here. So we're playing all the offense we want right now. It's at this point like our opponent's either going to have a swing turn or it's a matter of time before we kill them. Now I'm really just trying to hit mask a second time right now. If I'm being honest with y'all, that's like really where I'm at right now. I want to hit mask a second time. I feel like I'm definitely trying to live a dream by wanting to hit mask a second time, but would be cool though. You've got so much good riding near you though. Unaka in Johnson City, V Hollow in Townsend, Pisgah in North Carolina, and a bunch of stuff in Knoxville. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I have been told that, like, there's, like, actually, like, a lot of, like, cool mountain biking stuff. I think that's originally why my brother got into it, is because he did have an opportunity to do so much of that in our area. And I think it just kind of, like, died off with, like, as he got older, like, he got a job and stuff like that. So I think he just slowly, like, faded out of it. So the first play I see here is Kodachi, pitch our second Salto Wound for Bittering Thorns into Snatch, which is, again, like a pretty good hand. We're pushing quite a bit of damage here, and Snatch has a pretty relevant on-hit effect. So, and let's see, they've played all 3 Fates and 2 Sinks, so there's 1 more Sink left in the deck they could have in their hand right now, but if not... Oh, no. Sorry, clicked too many times. Tell our opponent sorry here. I did not mean to click that many times. Unfortunately, sometimes I get going a little bit too fast and click through things on accident like that. Thanks so much, man. Yeah, Logan, absolutely, man. I was like, sorry, I know that like the video, like you may be looking for something a little bit more in depth, or like, you know, like, or more in depth, and like if you want me to like sit and talk about it some more on stream, like I'm happy to, like towards the end of the stream, like happy to like, you know, pull up some cards and kind of talk about some things if you want. I was like, I just like I feel like I talked about it like as much as I could without really like disrupting the flow of like playing games and stuff like that. So I hope the video is helpful. I made the video. I made the video like, you know, to like try and like, you know, help people who had questions and as they were getting into the game and stuff like that. So I hope it was beneficial. Tan seems okay, but not great. They're playing yellow Annihilate the Armed. That's like really weird to me. I don't know. Could be wrong though. Getting dragged off to play some Return to Moria aggro, but I will definitely be back. Well, thanks for dropping by, man. I appreciate you hanging out tonight, man. It means a lot. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Pull up 3 of a Kind and tell them why it's BS. I mean, 3 of a Kind is BS. I am pretty inclined to agree with you on that one. I'm not a huge fan of 3 of a Kind. I really don't like 3 of a Kind. I mean, I guess we could just let this hit. Like, I can give Warmongers and Furnace, or I can just lose a top card of my deck. I haven't seen a Codex yet, but they're probably on them if I had to guess. Let's just take 4 and go to 23. I think the extra couple of points that we'll push here will probably be worth the card we're going to lose off the top of our deck. Or I guess the 2 cards we're going to lose off the top of our deck now. I mean, Rabble and Command and Conquer are good ones for sure, so you hate to lose those. But yeah, dude, 3 of a Kind is definitely obnoxious. I don't think anybody would argue with you about that. 3 of a Kind is not fun to play against at all. So, Kodachi. 2 silver will let them get back their Mask of Perdition, which can honestly be a little bit annoying because we do only have 27 cards left in our deck. So, I mean, it's worth noting that they might, they might be able to run us out of cards given enough time, but I don't think so. They're already at 7. Let's go ahead and throw Bittering Thorns here. This is like a good card considering we know that they're out of 0 for 4 defense reactions. I don't think there's an Assassin defense reaction that's just going to, like, blow us out or anything. Oh, man. Shoo. Codex of Frailty as well. Dude, I remember when Codex of Frailty got printed, I remember being like, there are some times as a card player, you just immediately see cards and you're like, God, this is going to be miserable. Like, nobody wants to play against this. You know what I mean? Like, and that was definitely, like, close to being one of those times for me. Like, 100% close to being one of those times. Like, it was, like Codex of Frailty is not a fun card to play against in any fashion. There's no point in making it cost less. And then we'll come in for 2 here. No Shuko trigger, so there's no point in getting the Phoenix Flame here. We also have Snap. So if our opponent decides to give us a card here, we could Snap. I don't think we would, but we could if we wanted to. Their last card is probably Codex. They haven't seen one yet, and they just blocked with one, so they probably just got 2 in like one hand or something. That's why they printed one for Dromai. Dude, Dromai did not need any help. Dromai was already very good. So I mean, I don't personally think Dromai needed any help, but like she definitely got a card though. Like, I mean, the card she got is good. Tome is insanely good. Tome is up to like $68 after she won the Calling. Now, I mean, she was also like 5 of the 8 decks in the Calling, so like pretty good chances, you know what I mean? I mean, when your deck is like, you know, 62.5% of the top 8, like it's insanely good. Nope. Sorry, my foot warmer turned off. All right, well, let's go Kodachi. Do I have both my Phoenix Flames? I do. So I don't remember pitch stacking this, but I very well could have. So you are already dead. Defense reaction. Cost 2 when you block exactly its defense. It trades life totals. Bam. Billy, get out of here, dude. You're like creating cards, dude, and I don't like it. That's like a Blake card right there if I've ever seen it, brother. I do not like where you're going with that one. You trade life totals. That is like, so like, you're already dead. I also love the name. They should just like make it the Japanese version where it's like the Mushinryu Ryu or whatever the saying is. I can never remember it. Somebody muttered it to me at a Magic tournament one time. So let's go Stab Wound. This is for 2. Like, this is literally just for 2 with no one-hand effect because my opponent was actually smart enough to block both of my Kodachis. Hiss. Which I'm not a fan of. When you block exactly its defense, then trade life totals. Like, I mean... Just gonna Arsenal my Phoenix Flame here. I had 0 Draconic Chain Links that turn, so... Ho ho! Now this is a hand, sir. Oh, take 1. Bet. Every day of the week and twice on Sunday, brother. Every day of the week and twice on Sunday, brother. Okay. So, Mounting Anger, Rising... So, Kodachi, Mounting Anger, Rising Resentment, Phoenix Flame, activate 5 for free. And then Breaking Point? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And God said you love to see it. Oh, my Wamo? Dude, I like that feels like I don't know, like something they'd say in Scooby-Doo, Max. I'm about it, though. Went to PQ and got her with a double Rain Razor's turn. That was rough. Oh, dude. Like, we've all been there, brother. We've all been there, Logan. Like, there's like, it's tough, man, you know? Not a lot you can do in moments like that, man, and it feels bad. It is like a 1000% feels bad moment. Is our opponent just conceding? Do they just realize they're dead? Yeah. Admittedly, this game went exactly how I thought it would. Arakni being an assassin allows him to play some pretty cool cards and even make some pretty sweet plays, but honestly, he just seems like a worse Azuri. If you're worried about getting fatigued as a 5 player, just make sure that you're pitching some reds every now and again, and you should be fine come second cycle. Guys, if you think I missed anything, please let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy, guys.